Hello, my name is Charles Martinez. This is going to be my attempt B in the Circ 01. Um, Today's date is September 25th. The time is approximately 3:17 p.m. In the attempt B, we're going to be making it better by changing a little bit of the scripting and as well changing the pin from 13 to 9. And in this one here, we're going to actually be making the light stay on high um, for about 2 seconds and then switch to low thereafter for about 2 seconds, where it'll be from a high power to a about half the power was receiving for 2 seconds, and then loop back and forth between high and low. And the coding here, we changed the integer LED pin from 13 to the previous 13 to 9. So that'll be the LED pin we will be changing, will be from 13 to 9, which this one calls, integer pin calls the variable LED pin equal to pin 9. Void setup will, initially only once, pretty much calling the variables, and then it's done with the initialization phase. Pin mode, LED pin output is going to know that LED pin variable, which is pin 9, is going to have an output, so it'll send power out to the pin 9 slot in the Arduino. Void loop pretty much states that it will be running over and over until the Arduino itself is powered down or it's turned off, and then it stops the loop phase. And then the loop phase is where we start within the curly braces here, and we will have changed from digital write. We are now having analog write LED pin, which is pin 9, value of 250, which is the highest value for this, so it should get the brightest of the LED at that point for 2 seconds and hold with a delay of 2 seconds to stay on for 2 seconds. And then after the 2 seconds, it will switch from the value of 250 to the value of 100, which will be about half strength, a little bit more than half strength. So we should notice a noticeable difference in the blinking. And then another delay of 2 seconds. And then with that delay of 2 seconds, it's going to loop back to the high of 250, which is the analog write 250, and then back to low, and so on and so on. So without further ado, we are going to explain how we have this plugged up here. And we do have the 5mm LED. My kit did not come with any of the 10mm LED, so I have 5mm, which I used the resistor, the 220 ohms resistor. That one seemed to work pretty well with mine. Mine did not come with the 330 ohms in my kit, so the 220 worked for this project here. Connected to our negative ground, which goes from our negative line up here all the way down to the green wire, which is our negative going into our ground port pin here. You can see the green going into the ground, and right there you can see our 5-volt red connected to 5-volt red going to the positive, where it'll power all this strip here. And of course our negative right there connects right away. So but our power that it will be receiving with our LED positive, it's in pin 9 on the breadboard, and then the negative is in pin 10, is the way it looks right here. But that positive will receive the positive charge from the actual pin 9 over here as well. So as you can see, our yellow is connected to our pin number 9 right here. I'm not sure, there you go, a little bit, pin 9. And so if all this is correct, we should be getting a working system. So let's go ahead and plug it up and let's test it out that it does indeed work. And here we will verify the code. So I'm going to go ahead and click verify, and we are verifying right now, and then it gives us that no errors pop up, so we're good. We verified the code, the sketch. We're going to head at this point upload, where we will be uploading, and it should send and receive here to our Arduino kit, where we should get 2 seconds high, 2 seconds low, 2 seconds high, 2 seconds low. and it's just gonna loop until the actual kit is turned off. And that is my attempt B for the Circ C01. Thank you very much.